Washington, D.C. has the Capitals, but in terms of baseball, they need a little bit more excitement, and we will tell you who is bringing that. Lauren Shehadi, Eric Mack, glad to be with you. Ryan Zimmerman is the answer to that question. 28-game hit streak, incredible at the plate.
Right, Ryan Zimmerman, after that shoulder injury last year, has shown he's healthy, and he's off to a great start. He might not be in the Alex Rodriguez, Evan Longoria, David Wright class, but he is one of the must-have third basemen in fantasy baseball. He's on a wild tear, and I don't see him looking back. The only problem with him is he really doesn't have a whole lot of protection in the lineup. Other than Adam Dunn, he's got to do a lot himself, but he's doing a lot for himself and fantasy owners right now.
Okay, so here's a hypothetical question. Justin Verlander pitching to Ryan Zimmerman. What do you have?
I think 1 for 4 from Ryan Zimmerman.
Okay, because Justin Verlander's really turned it around from the beginning of the season, looking like an AC Mack.
Yeah, Verlander's 98-mile-per-hour arm has finally come around and been the pitcher we expected he would be. The thing about his heat right now, he's generating more strikeouts than he ever has, and he's going to go over 200 strikeouts with a full year of health, and he's never really been hurt in the major leagues. Zimmerman's also that hot guy we've been saying. Joe Saunders, a guy that doesn't strike you out, but he's been knocking guys out with shutout innings for the Angels, who are going to get John Lackey and Irvin Santana back. That's going to be a real good rotation when you have Lackey, Santana, Saunders, Weaver, and whoever in the fifth spot. And then Justin Upton finally showing his worth for the D-backs who changed their manager. They need some offense, and he's been providing of late. And Johnny Damon, irrepressible in the Yankees lineup. Okay,
let's check out more guys on your honorable mention list. And Mike, can we see that list? Because I kind of have a point to make. It looks like a Mets lineup. What's going on here? I'm on to you, E-Mac.
Yeah, the New York Mets finally found some consistent starting pitching with the likes of John Maine. And once that consistent starting pitching came along, it took the pressure off the offense, took the pressure off the bullpen, and everything is going right for the Mets. And also helps, hey, they played the Pittsburgh Pirates last weekend and swept them. So these guys are must-starts in all leagues right now, those Mets. Jason Bay, a free agent to be, is having a big year. Seems every other day he's hitting a 3-run homer for the Boston Red Sox. He's a guy that you want to have in all leagues. Maybe even trade for him if you can get him.
And now we cross over to the other side, and a drop-off in Phil Hughes. 8 runs, 8 hits in 1 2/3 innings against the O's. Did I have that right?
It looks like Chien-Ming Wang is a better option for the Yankees right now. So Phil Hughes probably has to go back to the minor leagues. I thought when he re-debuted with 6 shutout innings, just 2 hits, that one start, he came and had an awful 2-start week last week. It looks like he needs to go back to the minor leagues. Chien-Ming Wang might be making his return late this week or next. Hughes is probably 1 start and done and sent back to the minors.
He's a young guy. He hasn't figured it out just yet. And so far this season, neither has Grady Sizemore. I know he was your AL MVP pick. Are you wavering on that or no? It's still early.
Well, it's still early. Those hitters will come around. Grady Sizemore is one of the guys that's going to have a wild tear. He's just not off to a very good start, and it's disappointing for me because I picked him as the #1 27-year-old breakout, and then it wound up being Ian Kinsler I should have picked. Sizemore's having a disappointing year. Jordan Schaefer hasn't had that many hits. He's been striking out a whole lot recently. B.J. Upton is just now showing signs of breaking out of his early stretch. And then Phil Hughes and Jose Contreras look like they need to go to the minor leagues.
Okay, and Bronson Arroyo is not giving you the production you want as a fantasy owner. Not at all. Kind of a low point for him.
Yeah, he's on a soft patch right now. And the problem is he had that carpal tunnel syndrome, came out of the gate hot, and then you start to trust him, and he puts that worst start of his career up on the board last week for you. And then a 2-start this week, I don't think you can trust him. I think you have to wait till he throws this week. Hopefully he has a couple good starts and looks like a guy you can start again in mixed leagues next week. Hermida has been awful. Cody Ross has been awful. And Cameron Mayburn's been sent to the minor leagues. So the Marlins have a weak outfield right now. They're not guys you can trust in mixed leagues. And Johnny Peralta, another 27-year-old, off to a slow start. Those Indians altogether have been off to a slow start. But I think Peralta and Sizemore are going to get hot.
We know how you feel about 27-year-olds. That's their prime. Well, we will see how that all works out. Hopefully you got everything you need to know from this fantasy matchup. For Eric Mack, I'm Lauren Shehadi. Thanks for watching.